Fong is going for tonight.
I know I'm a child.
Oh, okay, across these over.
turn that shit off. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, wait. No. No, no. It was something he put out that I wanted. Oh, hey, sorry, hey. Jason and Jax, hey, how y'all going? Hey. Yeah, sorry. Joe, I messaged Joe earlier to see if he had the new Sex in the City series or if he's getting it. And he was just like, "Oh, hey, I'll get you a box out soon. Just send me what's on your list." And I'm like, "All right." So while there was nobody in here, I was looking down to his new releases and shit to see what was here. So 227. Forgot about that one. Bob's Burgers. We got Milk Money. Betty White. Trista. Ox Rider. Yeah, and Jason's going to be getting a whole box of shit from moviesarusa.net because he won their contest. Joe puts up trivia questions lately, and the first person to answer it gets a box full of shit. And Jason actually won it the other day, so he'll be getting a nice little box from Movies Are USA. Seinfeld? Do I want Seinfeld? No, I don't want Seinfeld. Brotherly Love. Oh my god. Oh, Spin City. That's the one I was looking for. All right. All right, here we go. Jonathan. Hey, what's all? You're back to the realest streamer name, huh? All right. Hey. Oh, Erica. I didn't see Erica come in either. Yeah. I looked up the answer, but I mean, shit. Didn't say you couldn't look it up. Boffolini, Socolini. Someone's gonna get that. So if somebody can tell me what I'm referencing when fucking I do that, that'd be great. And Jonathan, I know I said I'd ship it fucking Friday, but I have to. The box here. Let me show you. So I found a box that was $17.11 for you, but in order to get Bliss in there, I have to put it diagonal. So now I'm trying to find some shit around the house to put in to protect it, so it'll get there safe. I just sold a whole bunch of shit on Saturday, so hopefully this will go out Tuesday. So yeah. In fact, to make it up for you here, how about to make it up for you? Dan Brown's lost symbol on me. There you go. Throw that in there too. Will, can you add Matrix to my stack? Then we're right back up to 105 again. All right, I'll add it. I'm never gonna get this paid off. 105. All right, your boxes. I just put Jonathan's box on top of yours, but I got you. Don't worry. Well, yeah, I'm adding that because of the delay. Dan Brown's a lost symbol, Peacock. So the halftime show, last thing I had, I promise. All right. Nobody bought it Saturday, so fine, fuck it. The halftime show was a bummer. I guess I'm too old for rap. Here was my problem with the halftime show. Okay, I thought all the performances were fine. I'm not real big into rap music, but I thought all the performances were fine. I thought Dre and Snoop kicked it off good. I thought that was a good way to kick it off. I would have kicked off at 50 Cent. That's just me. Everyone, no, I was gonna watch that tonight, but then I was like, let me go live for a bit because I usually go live on Sundays. I would have kicked it off at 50. That's just me. Then lead in to Mary J. Blige, which Mary J. Blige fucking, oh shit, she owned that shit. You could tell she was happier than a pig in shit doing that show. Then I would have hit Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was fine in the spot. Then I would have capped it off with Dre and Snoop. Then hit Eminem. Then I would have had them all do like one big thing together. And don't get me wrong, they all did come together at the end, but it was all just to sing about Dr. Dre and shit. And that was it. It was over. It was just like, oh, let's sing about Dre, and boom, that's it, over. I was like, that's it. I was expecting something bigger once they all got together and shit. I expected little mini concerts of all of them separately. I expected that. I thought the order was a little off. The order I just did is what I would have did. Kind of build up to Snoop and Eminem. They built up to Eminem. They got that right. I would have kicked it off at 50. That's just me. I don't know how long, but I'll be here listening. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate you coming in, Erica, but just so you know, you're not obligated to come every time, just so you know. But I appreciate you coming. But I just expected like a bigger performance once they all got together. Like once they all got together on top of their little fucking thing, I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down now. And then they sang about Dr. Dre, and that was it. I was like, your prediction of I never said he was going to win. I never said he was going to kick a field goal, a game-winning field goal. I said he could lead them to victory, but you're still right. He still didn't do it. If it wasn't for that fucking holding call, they had him. They had him on fucking on the fourth down and shit like that. They were going into the fourth down. It was going to be do or die, and then fucking whatever Bengal, I don't know which one it was. They fucking got him for holding, got an automatic first down, and boom, that was it. Game was over right there. They should have got together at the end and sang "Love the Way You Lie." It was holding though. What did I say? Didn't I say holding? Monkey Billington. I am the monkey with bamboo legs. Why does that sound like some shit that fucking like if what's his name? Walter White was a monkey in Breaking Bad. That's some shit that he would say. I am the monkey with bamboo legs. You're damn right I am. That's what it sounds like. I'm confused. So who won? Rams won 23-20. Brian Firth, what's up, man? I sold some shit to Brian the other night in the autograph groups and shit. Man, Artists After Dark is kind of working tonight. How would you rate the Super Bowl? It was a good game. It was literally the first game I sat and watched from beginning to end since probably 2010. So it was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Not a lot of penalty bullshit. The penalties didn't come until like that final drive with the Rams and shit. That's when penalty flags were flying like a motherfucker. Like down, set, HUD, flag. Like, fuck. What happened? I thought it was a pretty good game. I wish the Bengals would have won. Their defense was fucking outstanding. But Rams had a better offense. Gotta give it to them. Even without their fucking god, Odell Beckham Jr. you know. Got injured in the first quarter. It was almost like it was rigged for the Rams. I think that was kind of like the refs, like, paying back the Rams after that missed face mask call. Because as much as I wanted the Bengals to win, that was a fucking face mask, right? I mean, blatant face mask with that touchdown call. It was a sweet play, but it was total blatant face mask, you know? So I think it was kind of like, all right, I think we kind of owe him. Mattress Mac did his special betting on the Bengals this year. Oh. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was decent. You bet $4.5 million. What? Oh my god. Plus, I got Buffalo Wild Wings for the first time. Those were good. I got like that fucking 2020 wing bundle they got at Buffalo Wild Wings. I've never had Buffalo Wild Wings till today. It was pretty good. I got Thai curry, which that was the bomb. Thai curry. Caribbean jerk, which I was just like, eh. We got Asian zing. That was pretty good. And garlic parmesan. Those were good. I think Bengals were getting plus 0.45. So they covered. So Mac won, I believe. Yeah, you're right. You bet the spread. So let's back up. Who the fuck is Mattress Mac? Let's back up to that right now. And I swear to God, if y'all say rapper and his name is Mattress Mac, oh my God, I'm so done. Will, what happened at work? Did you get a promotion? They never trained you? No. Okay, so Jason's alluding to what I posted on fucking Facebook. So here's what happened. Hold on, I'll tell you what happened in a second. Let me read these. Wow, this is a good time to go on. I gotta remember this. Did you bet on the Super Bowl? Lost $500 on the coin toss. I bet on heads. Fuck. No, I bet on tails. That's what it was. Bet on tails. Some wacky store salesman. The gallery furniture. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, if y'all tell me he's a fucking rapper and his name is Mattress Mac, I'm fucking done. He's some guy who owns a mattress warehouse in Texas. So here's what happened at work. So they recently asked me, we lost a shift lead. So usually when they fucking leave, like when all the managers leave, they leave me in charge anyway, you know, like by default, because I was like the second person hired there, you know. So they're like, oh, Will, you're in charge. See you later. I'm like, thanks. So they finally just, you know, offer me, you know, like, hey, you want to be shift lead? And I was like, do I get a raise? They're like, well, since we just gave you, because I told them recently, I was just like, listen, I'm getting tired of y'all throwing me in charge and then people don't show up with no heads up and shit. So you're either going to start giving me a heads up or you're going to give me more money. And they gave me more money, and they never addressed the like giving me a heads up thing, which I was just like, okay, whatever. So they're like, because we just gave you a raise, you know, I don't think we can do that right now. I was like, okay, but I'll take it. You know, that's cool. But here's the thing. I have a weird schedule, you know, because my mom also works in Iowa City. So she rides in the morning, and I ride with her, obviously. So then I go to work, and then when I get off, I go pick her up at the office, and we drive home, you know. So I can only work from like 11 to like 5:30 at the latest, you know. So when they offered it to me, I was like, do y'all want me to be shift lead? Because I was like, I can be shift lead with my wacky schedule. And they're just like, well, if you can just count the drawer and shit when we need you and everything, I mean, I guess we can make it work. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Cool, no problem. So for like about 2 weeks now, I'm just like, are y'all ever going to show me how to do this or what? How far do you live from work? What is Iowa City from here? Like 20 miles? You know, it's like a 20-minute drive, depending on traffic. You know. So I'm like, are y'all ever gonna show me this shit? And they're just like, yeah, we'll show you, and they just never do. This your first time? No. I used to be I was a boss at Blockbuster. I was technically my own boss when I did this kiosk that they basically paid you like for the week and shit for Valentine's Day. So like I classify myself as a manager there because they're just like, here's the kiosk, see you in a week. You know, that's practically how they did it. So they're like, yeah, we'll show you, and they just never do. I'm like, all right. So they're apparently they asked this other girl at work to be fucking shift lead, and I'm not a real big fan of her. But they just asked her to be shift lead. Like I literally found out about it on last Sunday, so it couldn't have been more than a couple days before then. You know? So yeah, that piece of shit place, oh god. Yeah, and then side note, they actually burned me the next year because next year I was gonna go work for them again, and I was just like, hey, can I come back and do it again? They're like, yeah, sure, but we can't give you Northwest Mall or Northeast Mall, whatever the fuck that one was, because we didn't really like that mall. We'll have to give you Willowbrook. I'm like, that's fine, and they're like, okay, cool. The day before I call, I'm like, hey, we're good to go, right? And they're like, oh, Pat never called you? I was like, no. Pat called me. He was like, hey, we've already hired somebody for there. Sorry. I was like, you rat bastard. Anyway. So they're ordering the name tags for Firehouse. I'm back at Firehouse now. I'm scattering all over the place. So they order the name tags for Firehouse, which is supposed to have all the new titles on there. So we just got a new general manager. So it's going to say his name, general manager. It's going to say this person's name, night manager. This person's name, shift leader, and all this shit. So my name tag's supposed to be in there. Well, there was a misprint on the name tag. You know, name tags are usually like fucking this big. You know, literally our name tag, and this is not an exaggeration, our name tags came this big. That's not an exaggeration. They are this fucking big. So I was like, oh my God, I got to see these name tags, man. They came that big. So I go back there. I look at one name. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm looking all over. I don't see mine. And I was just like, oh, I don't see my name tag. You know, I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. Then it clicked on me. You know, I looked through them again. There's the girl that just became a shift lead. And I'm just like, okay, so you asked me a month ago to be shift lead. You haven't shown me how to count this drawer yet. I finally had to beg somebody to say, like, hey, can you show me how to fucking do this? And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll show you. And they showed me and everything. Then y'all order the name tags that's supposed to have my new title on it. And then you order one for everybody. Like, you know, one, you know, people who don't have name tags and shit. But they order one for the one who just became, could have been an accidental oversight. Well, I'm going to accidentally oversee some fucking foots and asses then. That's what I'm going to do. Well, name tags should sanctify the life. I don't know if I told you this, but we actually had another kid come in from that place. He came in one day wearing a Defy mask, and he was like, I'm here for an interview. And I was just like, oh, yeah, hold on. So, like, I'm asking, and then all of a sudden I look at him. I was like, so you got tired of Ann's shit, huh? He was like, yep. And now he never shows up to work. I like how I'm Mr. Popular when I'm live all of a sudden. All right, I need a drink, guys. Hold on. Oh yeah, you mentioned it. Did I? Okay, I wasn't for sure if I had mentioned that or not. Delicious. Who's you? I'm the artist V1. Brian, I believe we met already. Unless you're really trying to get deep on like who's you, like who are you deep inside, you know? And, you know, Brian, sometimes I just can't answer that question. Like, who am I deep inside? I don't know. Sometimes I sit on my porch on a nice, cool night, and I look at the fucking clouds. Go, who's your favorite current wrestler? Oh, that's what you were saying. Damn, I was gonna get philosophical and everything. Favorite current wrestler? Fuck. Who is any of us? Yeah, that's right. I was with you there, Jack. Like, oh, like who is any of us? You know, I think about this sometimes. Sit on my porch on a nice, cool night. Look at the clouds roll by. Stare up at the moon. Let it shine on my face some and think about who am I? I don't know. Who is my favorite current wrestler? I don't know. I guess Charlotte Flair. I guess no. I mean, I like Charlotte Flair. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Do I have a favorite current wrestler? Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy. Jax, are Erica and Alicia still visiting or no? Kira Hogan. I mean, Kira Hogan's cool. I mean, I wouldn't say she's my favorite currently. I mean, she's cool though. I mean, I could say Tessa Blanchard or Lacey Evans, but that's mainly based on looks. I mean, Tessa Blanchard can go. Don't get me wrong. She's a hell of a wrestler. Don't get me wrong. Sorry. No, Alicia only came for dinner. Erica left yesterday morning after taking me to work. Ah, okay. Did Alicia mention me? Did she say, did she wonder how I was or anything? Was she wondering if I was okay? You just went live. Oh, your phone. Once you go, I know, right? Yeah, like because when I got the iPhone, it was just like set up a bedtime. I was like, I don't want to set up a fucking bedtime and shit. Which actually comes in handy sometimes because sometimes I'll be like fucking off on my other phone and then like I'll hear din din din. I'm like, oh shit, 10 o'clock. Okay, cool. You know, so it actually comes in handy sometimes. I only went live late tonight because I was just like, shit, I should go live. It's Sunday. You know, moving on. What? No, you didn't mention if she asked about me and wondered if I was okay. Man, the room was jumping at first, man. We had people talking and everything, and then it just all went away. We had Monkey Billington talking. We had Bobby. We had Jonathan. We had Lenny. Sacco Lenny. Boffo Lenny. We had Sir Ayo, but now they've all just disappeared. So Jack's House Swisher. I'm about to wet my hair. Giggity. All right, sorry about that. I'm always here. Social anxiety through the computer. Ah, okay. Well, I was just saying, like, everybody was talking at first, man. Bobby, Jonathan, fucking epic themes. I know, right? Yeah, like when I got the phone, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get the Roman Reigns theme song for the fucking for the thing. Swisher is a lovable pain in the ass as ever. Okay. That was Angelica. I was just like, hey, what's up? And she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm live on YouTube. And she was like, oh shit, call me later. I was like, you said you didn't want to talk. Because like I was like, hey, why don't I call you? And she was just like, I don't really feel like talking. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. That was like 30 minutes ago. Do you think Lesnar deserved to win the? Fuck no. Go listen to the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, our review of the Royal Rumble, to hear thoughts on that. Well, your opinion is wrong. Show the pic I sent with him yesterday. Okay. So she was just like, well, I didn't know you were going to be live. I was like, you said you didn't want to talk? She was like, I'll just hop on there. I was like, okay, all right, that's fine. I got to find our group chat now because I had to send some of the invoices that only Brian has responded to. Well, Dust is just like, oh, okay, yeah, I got you. And I'm just like, yeah, send some money. Like, dude, you're already getting free shipping from me because I didn't ship your shit from last week. At least you can do is ship the fucking money now. Where's our group chat? Oh, there it is. Will, so when is your boxing mail? Oh, my God. Ah, here we go. No, I don't do boxing. Oh, and Jax, I showed you that Taco Bell board game. I was at Target today when I saw that. They also had a Wonka golden ticket game, man. That shit looked fucking fire. Like, I actually debated about buying it, but I was just like, fuck, I have no one to play with, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to buy it. But it looked fucking fire. Like, it's just like the movie. Like, you have to collect Wonka bars, and you don't know who has the golden ticket and shit. Oh, man. So dope. What was the last board game you bought? Beats the shit out of me. I think the last board game I bought, probably the JoJo Siwa JoJo's Juice because it's rare. Because they pulled them all from shelves. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Deal or No Deal. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's actually right here. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, Jason, yeah, there's a Taco Bell game here. Hold on. Show you the picture I sent from Target today. The one who's like, yeah. There it is. Taco Bell Party Pack card game. Oh yeah, Deal or No Deal is off the chain. I at one time had every iteration of fucking Deal or No Deal. I had the DS version, the Wii version. I had this sweet computer game version. I had like other different. I had like a fucking wheel game and shit like that. I had like other games you could play. It was so dope. Was it expensive? I think it was like $17.99. I think. Can't remember. What did I do? I had both the handheld games, which I lost one of the handheld games, and it pisses me off because that one was dope. The only one I didn't have was this one that had the deal wheel, and I actually have that now. But the only bad thing is it's missing the stand, so like it kind of sucks. You know, I can look them up on eBay right now. Deal or No Deal? I got the card game. I got the Wii game. The handheld. I have like 3 handhelds, and I don't know where any of them are. Hey, Diana, what's up? Yeah, because like shit, you were hitting like the whole fucking left side of the board, like all in succession. I was just like, what the shit? Oh, I got the DVD game. I got that one. Oh yeah, I got the plug and play one. Yeah, I forgot about the plug and play. See, this is the one I used to have, and I can't fucking find mine. Does that motherfucker say free shipping? Free 4-day shipping? Oh shit! I might have to get that. Oh yeah, I got the tabletop electronic game. I got the 10 case game, aka the university game. I've never seen them on eBay, but there used to be a book. Like you'd flip to a page in the book and then you'd play Deal or No Deal with a scratch off game. It was fucking dope. The Talking Electronic one was fucking dope. Oh, there's one on Game Boy Advance. Oh, I don't have that one. I got that one. I got the mini briefcase and the big briefcase. This was the computer game that was sick. This one right here, the that one right there, the Family Vault game, or what is it called? Secret Vault games. Oh man, that has some sweet shit on there. Basically had this wheel game where, like, if you guys, God, nobody watched it because it got canceled, but Dax Shepard hosted a game show called Spin the Wheel. And it was basically like that, where like you win large amounts of money, but after every spin, they put like bankrupt spots on there and shit. Oh God, it was intense. It was great. It was a great fucking game. Yeah, I gotta find that handheld. See, that's that red handheld I just showed you. That's the only one I. What? Hold on a sec. Me love Dax Shepard. Yeah, he hosted a game show for a while called Spin the Wheel. It only lasted one season, but it was kind of simplistic, the game show, but it was still kind of fun to watch, you know. Where did everybody go? That or my counter is just screwed up. See you next time on Deal or No Deal. I watched him in Parenthood. He was in Parenthood? I believe someone offered yeah, Brian offered $5 on Encanto, but sorry, gotta get 10. Like I said, or you could go over to moviesarusa.net, proud sponsor of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, where you can use checkout code 3-Way. Save yourself 50% on it. I know my kid got into Encanto. Freaked her out. I freaked her out too, man. I was just like, "What are you watching?" She said she was watching. I forgot what she said she was watching. You know. And then she was like, "Oh, and Mom bought me Encanto." I was like, "Oh, Encanto," and she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You like it?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, we don't talk about Bruno." She's like, "How do you know that?" Like, it fucking freaks her out when I know her shit. You know. What's everyone up to tonight? Hi, everyone. Yes, that's my dear friend Angelica. I've known her for 20 years. Has it really been 20 fuck years? Oh my god, it has. Kids are sweet. I know. Like, oh god, Angelica, one time, like, she got it, like, she's dyslexic, but she was into Moana. And, uh, so, like, I sent her a video of me lip singing, "By the light of the heart of the sea, it calls me." Fucking blew her mind that I knew the song. You know, she was dumbfounded that I knew that fucking song. Let me see if YouTube also says 2 viewers. What the hell's going on here, man? Yep, it says 2. By the light of the heart of the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. Okay. That's the jam right there. It says 4 on yours? Okay, cool. All right. Well, like earlier, Angelica, before you came in, man, it was bumping in here, man. I swear, man. It was fucking, I'm telling like one, I turned into, what is it? ADD, man. I'm trying to tell one story. I'm telling like 6 side stories with it and shit, man. It was fucking unreal. Shows 2 for me. You scared of one? Yeah, probably. I refreshed it. It shows 4 now. Oh, okay. I got that song stuck in my head. Fucking, by the light of the heart of the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind takes a sail. Okay. Oh, you know we can't have a night in here without what you doing tonight. I wish I could be a fly on your wall. Are you really alone? Each move that you make, why can't I bring you into my life? Okay. I never see Moana. My neighbor has it. I should probably. I never saw it either. I just know that fucking song. I only know that song because Triple H from WWE had to lip sync it on Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon one night, and that's how I got hooked on that song. That is no joke. If you want to know me, baby, just go ahead now. If you want to go ahead, and if you, I love that song. You sing because you sing just whatever. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, it was a lip sync battle with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus the New Day. Yeah, I've not, yeah. Well, I mean, I've kind of soured on Disney ever since Disney put out Cars. I've kind of really soured on Disney movies because Cars pissed me off. They kind of won me back a little bit with Toy Story 3, but you never see Moana. You are fucking up. It's so good along with that Spanish Disney movie crap. Oh, Coco. Yeah, the kid was into Coco for a bit, but that one didn't last long. Coco was like a blip in the radar with her. You know? Her shit's more like Frozen, Beauty and the Beast, both of them live action and cartoon. I've never watched Toy Story 4 because, like, I just, man, Toy Story 3 ended so perfectly. Like, I mean, good. I mean, good that it made money and shit like that. Good that Toy Story 4 made money, it didn't bomb, and everybody got a paycheck and all that good shit. But like, to me, I'm just like, if they never made Toy Story 4, I've been a-okay with it. So like, I'm a-okay with never watching it. Although I do like Sporky or Forky, whatever his fucking name is. The thing looks stupid, but I fucking love it. Yeah, it's a movie called Lightyear, and I'm just like, where's that gif of like squeezing a lemon? No, it's Chris Pratt doing the voice of Buzz Lightyear, which I'm just like, dude, really? Now the prequel I do want to see. I want to see Cars the prequel and how them shits were built. That'd be something I'd watch. No, fool me once, shame on me, or shame on you, however it goes, whatever. I'd probably be lining up for Disney movies still until Cars. Cars ruined it. I'm like, Disney can do no wrong. Here, watch Cars. Okay, this is bullshit. Cars has taken 2 hours of my life I will never get back. I'm going to be on my deathbed. Mr. Cooper, if we had 2 more hours, we could save you. I'm going to fucking Cars. Beep. And, Speaking of Chris Pratt, I saw the Jurassic Park trailer tonight, showed during the Super Bowl. I think I went to the bathroom when that one came on. My favorite commercial I saw tonight was Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd's fucking Lay's chip commercial. That was good. Why though? This is why I hate Cars. Okay, Cars was 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Let me look up the official time so I can before I even say this. I fucking can't stand that movie. Cars was an hour and 57 minutes. So for clarification reason, we'll say 2 hours. We'll round it up to 2 hours. Cars was 2 hours of fucking Owen Wilson playing Lightning McQueen, and it was literally like 2 hours of him. I gotta win this race. I gotta win the race. 2 hours of that, of him winning the race. Then when the race comes, when he's about to win the race, he's like, fuck it, I don't need to win. And I'm just like, you made me sit here for 2 hours to watch it for red. You made me sit here for 2 hours and watch this shit. Then you don't even care anymore. I don't care anymore. You know? It's like somebody blowing you and then they punch you in the balls afterwards. Yet another reason why I can't write reviews for the paper and shit. Can you imagine opening your newspaper and seeing that review? Well, it was like getting fellatio and then being punched in the testicles afterwards. 2.5 stars. Okay. The Tommy Lee Jones commercial was funny. The Cable Guy one was good. Yeah, I saw the Cable Guy one. That was good. Oh. And then Cars just became one big fucking marketing machine for Larry the Cable Guy. That's right, to made her get her done, which I have nothing against Larry the Cable Guy. His stand-up's just not really for me. Some of his shit's funny, but he's no Bill Engvall. You know? Okay, that's all I can do with nobody talking. That's See, this is why I gotta rely on conversation, man, because I can't fucking. That's why there's people who do lives and just talk to nothing. And hats off to them, because I can't do it. I didn't watch any of it. Didn't watch any of it. Don't know what we're talking about. I was trying to remember. You didn't watch any of it. The Bowl. Thank you. All right. The Book of Life with Channing Tatum and Zoe Saldana is fire. Come on and talk, or will make us watch What Would Jesus Buy? Hey, that's a good movie. You didn't like it? Zoe Saldana. Yeah, I got you. Zoe Saldana. What is it? The Book of Life. I've heard of that. Oh, yeah. The Book of Life. Isn't that the one where, yeah, I think I heard about this. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, not the one I was thinking of. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of, A Day in the Life. That's what I was thinking of. I saw a trailer for a new Channing Tatum movie called Dog. And that shit was fucking funny. I gotta admit. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's a pretty good cast on it. Zoe Saldana, Channing Tatum, Ron Perlman, Christina Applegate, Ice Cube, Hector Elizondo. Oh, man, I fucking love me some Hector Elizondo. Danny Trejo. Gabriel Iglesias is in. Can't go wrong there. Dude, if I showed Noel Bard, I would be pulled off so quick. Oh, Cheech Marin's in Book of Life? Okay. Speaking of showing shit, let me tell you guys what Shelby says the other day. From Shelby, one of the co-hosts from Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. So, we have different shows that we do. One is the classic pay-per-view review. We look at an old pay-per-view and we review it and give our thoughts and opinions on it. So the Verlife. Okay. So we've been working on some new ideas lately. Like what else can we do? Because again, we don't want to be the same fucking podcast, the same wrestling podcast everybody else hears. We don't want to do that. Okay. So we're brainstorming some different ideas. And he messages me in Nick's group chat, and he says, "Hey, I have an idea for a watch along." Okay, shoot, what do you got? Long story short, this wrestling company back in the 90s did a show in North Korea. It was like a big thing. It was like the first wrestling show ever in North Korea. Whatever. So he was like, "We should watch Collision in Korea." And I'm just like, okay, now while that's a great idea for us to watch Collision in Korea and talk about it and shit like that, we couldn't play it because the rights would get pulled down and everything. I do have an idea for a watch along. It's this and this and this, but I don't think we could do Collision in Korea. And he sends me a message back, and he was just like, "Oh, I didn't mean watch along. I meant classic pay-per-view review." And this is what I sent him back. Let me find it. Because like when he said that, I was just like, dude, we do a podcast. You got to know your own segments here. Where's this fucking thing? Oh, yeah. So when he was just like, "Oh, I didn't mean watch along. I meant classic pay-per-view review." Just the disappointment on my face. Says it right there. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. I gotta do tomorrow's episode. Shit. I haven't taken any notes or anything. Okay. It's Sunday. I know, but like usually Sunday night, I like to get cracking on whatever our topic is, and I didn't do that tonight. Thankfully, we're only doing a music review, so tomorrow hopefully it shouldn't be too long because all I gotta do is listen to the song and take notes about it, shit like that. So we literally haven't done a music review in 22 episodes because the last one just fucking broke me. This is only the third one we've done because we did one and that one went well. So then we did another like a couple episodes later. And then that one, I was like, I so hate this fucking album. This is awful. Nick and Shelby are loving it. I'm just like, I hate you both. And I was like, we are not doing a music related thing for a very long time. But we needed something. So I was like, all right, let's do Reckless Intent. That's what we're gonna do. Like last Sunday, I got working on No Holds Barred last Sunday. Wrote 7 pages of notes. Handwritten. But it was a good episode. If the 4 people or more people watching, I don't know, the counter's fucked up. I don't know. If you haven't gone and listened to the last episode of the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast about No Holds Barred, it's good. Love to Hate Drugs. Love to Hate Drugs. Yeah, that's a positive name. Okay. Yeah. Hello. I had to think about that name for a minute. I was just like, huh? Brain's not working right. Why does that name sound familiar? Love to Hate Drugs. I feel like I've said that before. Where's Brett? Are you lurking, Brett? Why do I feel like I know Love to Hate Drugs and I just can't put my finger on it? Been here for a few. Have you? Maybe that's why it sounds familiar. Because like once I said it out loud a couple times, I was like, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. And Jason, I think it's a little late for Brett. I don't think Brett's usually up past this time. Don't comment much. Oh, okay. Neither does anybody else because they're all leaving. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. I did that to my boss the other day. Fucking, I wouldn't say it pissed her off, but I got what I wanted out of it for doing that shit. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I did that the other day, and because I needed some pay stubs printed, and the new GM doesn't have access to them, and that was like a fucking Saturday or a Friday. Was it? Yeah, it was a Saturday. That's what it was. So I was like, hey, can you give me some pay stubs? And he was like, oh, I don't have access to it and shit. And I was like, that's cool. I'll get them Tuesday then. I come in Tuesday and I see my GM there. I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? You don't work Tuesdays? He was like, oh, I switched. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? So like I messaged my district manager. I was like, hey, can you give fucking what's his name? I'm not saying his name. I was like, can you give what's his name fucking access to the pay stubs? I really need them for this thing I need to send in. Thank you. Never heard from her. She never messaged and said, hey, sorry, can't do it today, blah, 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 nothing. Next day she comes in, and I forgot how we got to it, but I was just like, oh, yeah, thanks for answering my text yesterday. I appreciate it. And she was like, oh, yeah, sorry, I was with my kiddo and all this stuff. And I was just like, yeah, you know, but you didn't even send anything back. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. She was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, no, it's fine. It's cool. Don't worry. She was like, fine, I'll print them out right now. And just went and printed them out. I was like, wow, that actually worked. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about this. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got to tell you guys about this. I got to tell you guys about this more bullshit. Oh, shit. Let me delete that. Oh, hold on. Hold on. If anybody's listened to the 308 Dance Wrestling podcast this week, then you should find this hysterical. If you know, you know. If you don't, then go listen. No new board games. I don't really collect anymore. I'm out of fucking room. So we had Jax, are you still in here? Yo, okay. So remember the dumb girl I told you about that works there? The one that just says like the dumbest shit. And I'm just like, huh? Yeah. Okay. So recently, or I wouldn't even say recently, as in like, oh, this happened a few weeks ago. This happened like fucking Thursday. or Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Friday, her and her mom, who both worked with us, they quit. All right. But like apparently her mom, she wanted to go out in flames, because like her mom told me she was quitting. And I was just like, oh, well, that sucks. And she was like, yeah, I just can't take it here no more, blah, blah, blah. All this shit. I was like, well, okay, And I looked at the schedule for Saturday, and I'm just like, fuck. She was like, what? I was like, you're putting me in a bad position because I'm going to have to tell them you quit. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, you're the only manager coming in on Saturday. They're going to wonder where you are, and then I'm going to have to be the one that says, oh, she said she quit yesterday. And she was like, no, you don't. I was like, why? And she was like, because then they're going to call me, and then I'm going to fucking give them my little petty speech, and then I'm going to quit. I'm like, we rarely call people when they don't come in, which is true. We don't. We're like, oh, this person didn't show up? Oh, well, fuck them. I swear. And she's like, no, you're not going to tell them. You're not going to take this away from me. I was like, all right, fair enough. I won't take it away from you, So that night, her daughter messages me and was just like, hey, did you tell, the district manager about my mom quitting? I was like, I didn't say shit, which is true. I didn't say shit, because there was another person there with us, I was like, I didn't say shit. This person was here too. And she was like, that's true. I was like, yeah, so I didn't say anything. And she was like, all right, well, I went ahead and quit tonight. It was bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, well, it sucks. So then 20 minutes go by. I'm like fucking off on my phone. I think I'm playing Candy Crush and shit, which I'm almost to level 1,000. Fun fact. So I get this message here. And it says, just a heads up, my mom said yesterday when she was having a meeting with blank and district manager and general manager, she said the next two people on the chopping block are you and Mariah. And I'm like, beg pardon? I screenshotted that shit. First thing I get back is, why you screenshot it? I was like, I blacked out your name and the phrase my mom and sent it to my DM and was just like, beg pardon? Like, because I'm like, I show up there every day on time, do my job despite what people say. I may talk a lot of shit when I'm there, but I do my job. And you're going to tell me I'm on the fucking chopping block? So the DM messaged me. Hold on. Where is that? They messaged me, oh, that's absolutely false. You know your job is always secure. That was like at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm in bed. Didn't get that message until I woke up, obviously. So now I'm at work. I'm working. My DM knows I'm probably working. And I get, that, Will. We all love you. I'm sorry, but blank is full of shit. And she's a liar and a manipulator. And she has serious mental issues, which I don't know if any of that's true. That's their business, not mine. So again, I'm working. I couldn't respond to it. So I finally go on lunch. And all of a sudden, like the second I sit down to like eat, all of a sudden I get a text message from her that says, hello. And I was like, yeah, sorry, I was working. I was like, it's just jarring to hear that chopping block shit. And I basically said what I came here. Like, hey, I like to think I do a good job. I come in here every day on time. I do my job despite what blank says, because there's one person there that claims I don't fucking do anything, and I think it's bullshit. And I may talk a lot of shit, but I get it done. And then, oh boy, blank was just trying to start drama because she quit, and she's trying to get as many people out of there as she can, so that we suffer. You already know how I feel about you as a worker. And as a worker, Will, I'm extremely grateful for you. And I like to feel that I express that to you, how grateful we are, because I feel like I'm the only one that cares. To have you on our team, because you are reliable, you are a great worker, and you're an asset to our team. So it's really frustrating that they would try to say that, but please don't listen to her. Listen to her hearsay and the drama. If I had a problem with you, I would approach you, and please know that your job is secure and I don't want you to go anywhere. So I was like, all right, So That was my last few days. That was like the day before the fucking whole name tag. No, was it? What was this? Oh yeah, that was the day before the name tag incident. Yeah. Yeah, 7 people watching. Nobody saying anything. Real good vibe in here right now. You guys know what I'm going to say. Like dad smacked mom at the dinner table. We're all deciding whether or not we should still eat. Plot twist. Because like I come in there and I joke around. Because whenever I leave every day, my goodbye met they're promoting you again. Because whenever I leave, I'm just like, I see y'all tomorrow, but I quit and I fucking leave. That's always like my goodbye. It's never, hey, see you guys tomorrow, or hope you guys have a good night. It's always, hey, I see you guys tomorrow, but I quit. So you need a new name tag. Oh God. Well, like that person who quit was the night manager. Was one of the night managers. We have 2 night managers, an assistant manager, a general manager, of course, and I guess a shift lead. I guess now we have just technically two shift leads if you count me. They say I'm in the computer as a shift lead, so it's me, the girl that can't stand me, and I can't stand her. Although we have been getting along lately, we've been cordial. Then we have the one night manager. We have the assistant manager. I would fucking quit in a heartbeat if that happened. Plot twist. And from the 5, man, if she walked in that bitch, oh man, I'd either quit or get fired because I'd probably hop over the counter and choke her. Ali likes to say it next year, and I tell him I don't make promises. Don't make promises. Yeah, but that's always my favorite thing. Is I always walk out and I'm just like, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, but I quit. And then I just leave. Keeps them on their toes, you know? Because they never know if the next day if I'm really going to show up or not. You know, you never know. Can't tell you how many times during the day I'm just like, I quit. Especially when those people are just like, I'm like, would you like a combo, chips and drink? They're like, no, just a medium drink. I'm like, cool. And they're like, and chips. I'm like, motherfucker, isn't that what I just asked you? Or they come in and look at our menu. They're like, can I get a number 4? And I'm just standing there like, they're like, oh, sorry, you don't have numbers here. Yeah, I'll take a New York steamer. Hi, what can I get you today? I would like a Firehouse sub. I would like you to leave. What was that? Nothing. David. Oh, David, you're here. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, you stay here, David. Hold on. I'm seeing if my friend's still awake. Hold on. Does Firehouse Subs have cookies? I got Subway tonight. The guy is like, do you want 2 cookies instead of chips? I'm like, I'm sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have cookies. Yeah, we have oatmeal raisin and chocolate chip. Do you not hear the word? I mean, that's how I want to say it. That's how I want to talk to him sometimes, man. Or this one guy, man. He came in one day. I mean, proud as a fucking peacock, man. All right, and go to Urban Dictionary if you don't know what I'm about to say here. But he came up proud as a peacock. He was like, "Hey, how you doing, buddy? I like a large Cleveland steamer." And thank God I was wearing a mask. Oh, David, I think she went to bed. You are so lucky because you know who comes in this room now, David? You know who's a frequent visitor in the room? Yep, that's exactly who comes in. I told her the story and everything. I told her everything. She found it funny, so that's why she was just in here earlier. So I was just like, "Oh shit, shit, shit!" That's why I was just texting her. I was like, "Are you still awake? You got to come in here." She didn't message back there, so she must have fell asleep because she was tired earlier. So I told her the whole story. I was like, "Man, this kid David, he's coming here. I showed him a picture of you. He said you weren't pretty and shit." I was like, "Bullshit," and everything. And then I showed him a picture of you one day, and he was like, "Oh, she's cute." And I was like, "Aha!" And he was like, "Oh, damn it." Yeah. Mm-hmm. I told her the whole story one day. Here, hold on. All right, David, just continuing to fall apart as I manage my life. Yeah. Yeah, how you like that one? Yeah, tell me she ain't pretty now. Who are you bitching at? Angelica, that's the guy that said, remember the story I told you that said, like, oh, I showed your picture from high school and he was like, oh, she's not that pretty. That's him, D-Man David, 22. See? Yep, she's here. Oh God, this is like Christmas. I want to see what happens here. Yeah, look at that picture and tell me she ain't pretty. I can't text and watch YouTube at the same time. Oh man, lame. Well, that's a good pick. They're all good picks. There's no such thing as a bad pick of Angelica. You're insane. Fucking David, stop. Yes, I got you. Oh God. I've been waiting for David to come in too, man. I have just been waiting. Because like for a while it was just idle threats. It was just like I'm gonna tell her about this one day, and like we weren't really in contact that much. Until recently is when me. I have finally finished my bath. So you post a emoji of a shower. Did you watch the game? Yeah, I watched it. Actually, I watched the whole damn thing. Wow, now I know how that feels when people reviewed my movie. I watched the whole thing. It's funny, I'm not even high. Hey, I made you laugh and you're not even high. Look at that. I did it. Congrats. I know, right? I'm going to throw the break. You get the elephant. Okay. That was a horrible elephant. So, David, you got... Oh, shit. So, David, you got your cataracts fixed? God, he used to get on me so hard too for like other celebrities and shit too, because I'm pretty sure it was Sandra. No, who was it? Diane Keaton. That's who it was. Diane Keaton. I was about to say Sandra. I think he got on me for Sandra Oh too, but you don't have to find me cute. I'm not for everyone. Yeah, but he should find you cute. Come on. We all have bad high school. Why did I say it in such a weird inflection? We all have bad high school pics. I don't think you're listening, David. There are no bad pictures of Angelica. Hello, I bet $12,000 on the Bengals. My cash out went to $27,000, and I held for a chance to win $42,000 and ended up losing. Well, fuck. Thanks for bringing us all down. I had many bad high school pics. Oh, shut up. I wish I had the picture. I'm pretty sure I burned them all. But like y'all should have saw my 8th grade picture. Holy fuck. Horrendous. I swear, if Jax is ever with you and was just like, hey, let's take a picture, that's like a fucking that's going to be a 15-minute ordeal. I'm letting you know right now. It's at most 15 minutes. Could be longer, but at most 15 minutes. I lost $500 on the coin toss. I was like, it's going to be a no contest, and it was fucking. It was heads. I was like, fuck. I was out. All my pics are cute, even when I had canary yellow hair in the 90s. You had canary yellow hair? Wow. The only picture I've seen of you that comes close to that is like when you had the blonde streak in it. But like I can't picture you as a full-on blonde. I don't know. Maybe because I'm so used to the dark-haired version of you and shit. So like maybe like it'd be jarring to see you as fucking blonde. Get on. That's okay. Jackson sent this. When I ask my friends to take a pic, I mean take the pic. Take 15 photos, get on the floor, climb a tree, try flash and no flash, use snap, order a drone, and do what it takes until you get the pick. I doubt that, Jax. You're hot. Yeah, 8th grade. It was a disaster. I didn't know you in 8th grade. Like, I would hear, like, your name smattered a couple times in 8th grade. I didn't really hear, like, the legend of Angelica until we got to high school. You know, that's when I always heard, like, oh, Angelica this, Angelica that. And I'm just like, oh, man, I gotta see this chick. You know, then we got drama, and I was just like, I get it. Okay. I can, okay. Said the same thing about me as a blonde before I did it well. Yeah, because like you no, here's why I always get all uppity about your hair is because like you'll put like, 18 colors in it and shit. And then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that looks good. And then you keep it for like three weeks, and then you're like, oh, time to change it again. You know? That's why when you're like, I'm going blonde, I'm like, please don't. You know? I mean, it worked. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It didn't work. I don't know. I'm picturing in my head. I just can't. I can't see Angelica as a blonde. I just because like me and Angelica have a mutual friend who had like I swear to God, like in 8th grade, if you can make a Barbie doll into a real person, this was the person. Like no shit, like no shade or anything, man. You know, I was blonde for like 6 months. It didn't feel like 6 months, man. You know, so I think that's maybe why. Maybe that's why I'm just looking at her and then looking at Angelica. It's just like I think it'd be two different things. You know, I don't know. There is a picture of Angelica with like a blonde streak in it. That was hot. I like the blonde streak. That was hot. I don't know. I have a real big thing for hair. Okay? Everybody knows that by now. Okay, maybe 4 months. Wait, that's the first time I heard someone refer to their hair in such a way. Canary yellow. You really want to tempt fate with that one, there, David? The stories I've told about you to her, and you really want to be like, oh, that's the first time I've heard somebody refer to that in such a way, canary yellow. You really want to go that route? June through October, actually. Leak. I leak too. Oh, LMAO. Okay. But yeah, going back to that, yeah, like I think for her age, Diane Keaton is pretty attractive. What is she like in her fucking 70s? So like David would always get on my ass, like, what do you mean Diane Keaton's hot for her age and shit? I'm like, she's hot. I mean, what the fuck? Her and Sandra. I know he got on me for Sandra Oh a little bit too, but he was more on the fucking Diane Keaton thing than anything. And like that was always his line. It was always just like, oh, this coming from the person who thought Angelica was hot. I'm like, all right, that's one. I think he used to get more strikes over Angelica than like anything else in this fucking room. Wasn't that one of the commandments for a while? I forgot. Was that one of the? I gotta find that paper. I'm pretty sure that was one of the commandments for a while. I'm going to wash the loss of the day off myself, about $400 between the casino and the game. And we're not going to do Keaton Gate tonight. Man, listen, I'm not saying she's the hottest fucking thing on earth. Right? That's Angelica. We've already established that. But I'm just saying, for her age and everything, you know, how old is Diane Keaton anyway? "76 years old. For 76, she looks pretty damn good. She's not at the age where, like, you know, you'd have to have sex with her with the will above the bed to see what you're going to get, you know, but, you know. I know I have that paper somewhere that had the 10 commandments of the room, and I'm pretty sure that was one of them, was like, don't disrespect Angelica. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah, see you later, David. Thanks for coming in, man. It's bugging me now because I know that paper's around here somewhere. I'm glad those two were in the room at the same time. That made me happy. I was never more excited. I was like fucking walking down the stairs at Christmas and seeing a fucking brand new bike. I was never more happy to see that. Like, once David walked in, man, I'm just like, oh. I'm like, please tell me you're awake, because she was falling asleep earlier. So, like, probably now she's asleep. Oh, no, there she is. No, not your age. Diane Keaton. Not your age. No, you look good at any age. Again, we've established that. Dude, that is bugging me. Where the hell is that paper? Because I know I saw it recently. That had the 10 commandments of the room when I used to have the 10 commandments of the fucking chat room. And I can't find it. Damn it. It's bugging me now. Hold on. Because I'm going to find that. Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure that was one of them. Because we made that rule just for David. Nope, not over here. Okay, maybe I lost it. Shit. Okay. This fucking room is a mess. Clean this shit up. Oh, here it is. Found it. Ooh, haha, good night. I'm going to bed myself, y'all. All right, good night, babe. All right. Oh, thou shalt not disrespect Dennis. Oh, yeah, thou shalt not speak ill of Angelica. There it is, right there. I knew that was one of the 10 commandments of the room. It was, thou shalt not disrespect Dennis Rodman. Thou shalt not speak ill of Angelica. Thou shalt not promise gifts or offerings without execution, because that became a problem. Thou shalt not test my patience. Thou shalt either come. Oh, thou shalt either come and stay or don't come at all. Thou shalt not speak ill of Corner Gas or Canada. Shut up, Jax. Thou shalt not give answers during games that you are not a part of. That was made for one person who doesn't come in here anymore. What was the other one? Jax, this one's for you. Thou shalt not use the term minute for anything longer than a minute. Thou shalt not question my methods. And thou shalt not pry into my personal affairs. The 10 Commandments of Artists Live. I can't believe I found this. I don't know if she signed off already, but hopefully she heard that she was part of the 10 Commandments of the Artist Live in here. It's great. We got to start enforcing those again. We need new commandments. That's what we're going to do right now. We need new commandments right now. Okay, hold on. We need new commandments right now. Hold on. You could take. Yeah, I'll show her. Yeah. She's going to bed right now, though, so I'm not going to bother her. I mean, she has a newborn, so, you know, she's fucking exhausted. All right. Okay, that's going to be the first commandment right there. Thou will break all the... Oh, yeah. I think he tried one night. I don't know why. It sounds like something he would do, so I feel like that tried to happen. I don't know. Thou shalt not use the term... Why did you kill Ivan Reitman? I didn't know I did. I guess the bitch deserved it, I guess. Term minute for anything longer than a minute. This is fun. I forgot I did these. Do you think he got murdered like Bob said? Bob Saget wasn't murdered? What drugs are you on? Oh, I wish I could think of a commandment about that fucking boxing thing, but I can't think of anything. Since when? I heard that they found blunt trauma to his head because he fell down and he went to bed thinking like, oh, okay, whatever, and he died. Thou shalt maybe something fell on it. That creeps me out to think about. Why would somebody want to kill Bob Saget? Think about that for a minute. I know murderers don't, really have any logic, but really, would you want to kill Bob Saget? Have you ever seen Unsolved Mysteries? This shit happens all the time. I just looked up the Ivan Reitman thing. Sucks he died. I just watched Ghostbusters Afterlife when it came out on DVD. Maybe he had a bad investment. Okay. Thou shalt not pry into my personal affairs. For anybody joining us, we're rewriting the old 10 Commandments of the Artist Live here for anybody who remembers those. I'm pretty sure nobody here remembers them. Everybody that was in here, except David. I think David's the only one that would remember them. Everybody else Wouldn't. Nothing. It was just something fun that we used to do. Like the commandments are stupid. It's like thou shalt not disrespect Dennis Rodman. Because Dennis Rodman's the greatest ball player of all time. You know, come on. Just something fun that we used to do. You know, the 10 Commandments of the Artist V1 Live. So, like, I found the old list and everything, and I was just like, ooh, I should remake them. Thou shalt not dye your hair like every week. I would say that's only meant for one person, but like I do have other shit on here that was meant for one person. Like thou shalt not give answers during games you are not a part of. That was meant for one person. They don't come in here anymore, but I still like thou shalt not test my patience. Some of these are not going to make the cut, but I need new ones. Thou shalt not test my patience. So I remember the night we did these. It was fun. It was fun coming up with them. Thou shalt not sell to West Virginia. That's a good one. Or shop at Hy-Vee. That's a good one. Brendan, what's up, man? Amityville 10 Commandments coming. Man, I was at Walmart today and I saw fucking, what was it? It was the Amityville virus and Amityville Scarecrow. And I'm just like, you've got to be shitting me. I kept checking the backs of them too to see if they were made by Sean. Hey, Brendan, what's up, man? That was actually one of the old ones. Thou shalt not speak ill of Corner Gas or Canada, because I fucking love Canada. I love Canadians. You're live. What did I miss? Josh! Oh, dude, you missed it, man. I finally had Angelica and David in the same place, and it was glorious. It was fantastic. I loved it. Man, they're coming out. Man, I gotta start going. Man, it's been a while since I've been. I remember like when I first started going live, man, I would be live until like 1 a.m. in the morning and shit like that, but I don't do that much anymore. Loonsgate owns the name Amityville now, but Sean's Amityville movies will be at Walmart near you sometime. Oh, Jesus. Isn't Trailer Park? Yeah, I tried watching Trailer Park Boys. I couldn't get into it. I have to watch it from the beginning. Yeah, I mean, we've had a pretty. I mean, there was like a little dull area in there for like a few moments, and then picked back up again. So it's been a pretty interesting night. Pretty interesting. Plus, Josh, do you remember the 10 Commandments of the Artist Live? Were you here for those? Or no? I'm trying to remember who was here for those other than fucking David. I just farted and it was good. Well, thank God you told us. Thank God. Cool dude or crappers making Amityville movies. If you want a good laugh, just watch That's Hot. I don't know my memory. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know. I know you came in here like later and shit. I would pay $10 for you to jar your farts. What movie? Okay. Thou shalt not be disgusting in the chat. Nasty bastards. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stick with thou shalt not speak ill of Angelica. I'm gonna stick with that one. Now that she comes in here. Man, I saw I was thinking about other commandments, and I was thinking about something for Pizza Hut, and I saw their commercial for their new pizza on the Super Bowl, and I'm like, fuck, I kind of want to try that, but then like I refuse to go back and try it. Did you see that girl from the reality show? Charts her farts and nets 100K plus. Hey Jax, there's a market. Movie chat and more too. Richard, what's up, man? Where have you been, man? Man, I gotta go on late more often, man. Yeah. Cookie Monster flexing, you like that? Like, what happened, man? Because like, you're fucking. I never watched the fucking video, but like, all I saw was like they don't fucking care about us, and then you went bonkers about a Nokia phone, and then that was it. I haven't heard from you then. What movie have you ever met Danny DeVito? I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. Too much going on. I hear you. Those are my favorite, Cookie Monster and Ernie, to me. Yeah, I know. I got the new account. He lost access to his channel, but I'm curious as to what happened. You know, last vids on my old channel. Yeah, but why? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Because like just the fucking the thumbnail for that one is jarring. They're just like, they don't fucking care about us. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then it was just like, you see this? This is a phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is like some fucking crazy shit I would have made back like fucking 8 years ago when I was drinking heavily. Dude, I once made a video like cooking with artists, bowl of cereal. To be totally honest, I lost my phone and Google were sending retrieval messages to a number that no longer exists. Oh, okay. I was curious what that was about. Because like before, it was either before or after the like they don't fucking care about us, and then like it was just like, you see this? This is a phone, and it makes phone calls, and I'm just like, I was like, is he okay? Hold on a sec. Ah, okay. Got to give Richard his old wrench back there. Oh, so there's 9 people watching. So FYI, if you guys want to go leave some questions on the latest episode of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, go check it out. We review the movie No Holds Barred from 1989. That might be up Richard's alley. Richard's an old school wrestling guy, so he might enjoy that episode and shit. So go check that out. Leave some questions for us. Oh, Josh, are you happy that we answered your fucking number 1 question? Because I didn't want to do it, but then Shelby thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And then Nick's reaction to it, what? No! Oh, that's a good. Thou shalt not speak ill of movies RUSA.net. That's a good one. That reminds me, I listened to the answers. It was funny. Yeah, okay. I know Angelica wanted to listen to it today because I told her about the one question you left. What's the strangest thing somebody's ever asked to put inside themselves? And show Josh and Richard me and Swish yesterday, and show him now. Okay. All right. So this is Jackson Swish yesterday. If I can find it, there it is. There's them yesterday. And there's Swish now. He's like, rough day. Rough day. Yeah, see what I did there? See what I did? Rough day. All right, that's a commandment. Thou shalt appreciate my puns. You laughed again? Oh, wow, I'm 2 for 2. Hey, all right. I'm still making that a commandment, though. Thou shalt appreciate my puns and freeze frame. There we go. All right, Richard. Thanks for coming in, man. Let us know you're alive. That's good. Thou shalt watch anything I post. No. I actually filmed the video the other day. Like after Christmas, I bought like at Goodwill. They had like a shit ton of fucking bizarre. I wouldn't say bizarre, but like different kinds of playing cards. Like ones from like the Cheers bar in fucking Boston, and like Harry Potter cards and all this shit. I bought like a fuck ton of them with my Christmas bonus from work. So I was like, all right, it's been a while since I've actually posted a video. I'll post this. And I don't know. Something about it. I was just like, I don't like this. So I said, fuck it. I mean, ever since I got out of the rhythm of not posting videos because I was tired of the dislike bullshit, I was like, good, I'm done making videos. I post my podcast. I come here live and chat with you guys, which is awesome and shit. And that's it. I really got out of it. And then they got rid of the dislike thing. So I was just like, okay, so then maybe I can go back to making videos and shit. And I just haven't fucking found any motivation to do it. Trust me, I have fucking ideas up the ass. Trust me, I really want to revisit the Game On characters. I just watched the I just watched like the last episode of Game On like last week, and I was just like, fuck, man, fucking miss those characters. I felt I had like a real Kevin Smith moment where I was just like, man, I really miss those characters. I want to know what they're up to. Because okay, I'm going to tell you guys right now. This was the idea for the next series of Game On. The next series of Game On was going to be, artist now lives in this quote unquote purgatory with Wendell and fucking everything, and now he knows that anybody can come out of here, because as we learned in the series, like everything here is created in his mind when he died, so he didn't want to cross over. So like all the like Wendell and Pinky Lamar, all those guys, they're figments. They're people that he created to keep him company, so he's alone, and the headaches that he gets are ones trying to escape his head. So that was going to be the fucking gimmick there. I don't know how I was going to implement it, but we were eventually going to find out that Artist isn't really dead. He's actually still alive. He's like caught in between being dead or alive. Because if you guys remember, we find out that Artist died choking on a chicken bone. Like that was like the joke, which I thought was hysterical. You don't know how many times I laughed at that fucking scene when I was editing it. It was so fucking funny to me. You telling me I choked on a chicken bone? Yeah, that's about the small skinning of it. Yeah. I laughed so hard at that fucking scene, it wasn't even funny. So then he'd eventually find out the limbo, yeah. So he'd eventually find out that he's caught in between there and shit. Like I couldn't figure out why they would have made up this elaborate fucking thing though. That's the thing, because like that was like the big thing in the last thing. It's just like, hey, you're dead, and this is all made up in your fucking head, and so you wouldn't have to cross over and shit like that. But then I needed a reason as to why they would say like, yeah, we just said that, essentially. So I needed that reason. I figured like another character would come out of the head, like Dark Artist or some shit, and be like, hey, they're lying to you. And that's how he would find out. But then why would that Dark Artist be like, hey, let me help you out there, bud? I couldn't figure that out. So, like a lot of the blanks, I didn't get to fill in because I just had like a rough idea of it. So then eventually, and I based it on an old Twilight Zone episode. There was a season 5 episode that it's not even really a Twilight Zone episode. It's like a short film from France. It's a phenomenal fucking episode. But the last episode of whatever the series was going to be and shit, like all of a sudden, like Artist is like talking to Pinky Lamar or some shit, and they're talking. All of a sudden, Pinky starts coughing, and we're like, "Why is he coughing?" and shit like that. And all of a sudden, pulls out a chicken bone, and he pulls out a chicken bone, and we're like, "What?" And then he disappears, and that's it. We don't see Pinky no more. And we're like, "What the fuck?" And then eventually, like the other characters do the same thing. Like it happens to Lolly. It happens instead of Lolly sucking on a lollipop, it becomes a fucking chicken bone. And finally, it's just down to Wendell and Artist because they had that tender little moment in the last episode. So eventually, it would have been like Artist trying to find Wendell. Like running to Wendell, like, hey, fuck, I gotta talk to him, or some shit like that. Have another little tender moment, and then Wendell coughs up a chicken bone. Boom, he's gone. And then right before Wendell disappears, boom, cough, cough, cough. Artist wakes up on the floor of the kitchen, pulls out the chicken bone. He's back in the real world. He goes to the basement here. He tries to find Wendell and Pinky and shit. He realizes, they're not there and shit like that. But it would have completely ended the series. Like there'd be nowhere to go after that. But I thought it was a sweet ending because I love that episode of the Twilight Zone, because there's an episode of the Twilight Zone where basically a man's getting hung, and as he's being hung, the rope breaks and he swims away and he's like running from whoever's catching him and everything. And he's trying to find this girl, and then once he finds her, he's about to embrace her and shit like that. And then the second right before he embraces her and shit, you see his neck snap. And like everything was like fucking in his head, like right before he died and shit. So I was kind of like borrowing from that, So that's where I was going with it. Because if you haven't figured out, the fucking whole last story arc was based on Lost. I left many clues for that and shit. It would, plus living in limbo with those characters would be better than reality. But yeah, I mean, it'd be better, yeah. But like, and that's what I mean. Like, if I make him alive, like he coughs, chicken bone. Oh my god, he's back in the real world, and he's not in Breakdown Palace anymore. That's what I would have called it, Breakdown Palace. Hence, Breakdown Palace Productions. Then I have nowhere to go. Like, I can't just be like, okay, next episode of Game On. That's it. It's done. Like unless I don't know, I wouldn't even fathom where to go with that. You just need a female. There was an idea for a female character, Chantel Hilton, and she's like a parody of like Paris Hilton from when she was popular back in the early 2000s, and that was that was gonna be one, and like the joke was gonna be like she had a fling with Wendell, like that was gonna be like the joke with her and shit. Like, yeah, I had a lot of fucking ideas for this shit, you know. But yeah, I was watching the last episode like last week or so. Um, and I was just like, man, I kind of want to, like I really kind of miss what these characters are up to. I had like a real Kevin Smith moment. Like that's, I mean, like when Kevin Smith did Clerks 2, like before he did Clerks 2, he was watching Clerks and he was just like, man, I really want to know what these characters are up to. So that's why he wrote Clerks 2 and shit. And that's kind of like how I felt. I was just like, man, I kind of want to know what these guys are up to. Like what's Pinky up to? What's Wendell doing? Like, what are these characters doing? Because at the end of the last episode, Artist decides not to cross over, and you know, I gotta find that. What's that episode of fucking Twilight Zone? Because it's a great episode, and you'll kind of understand. Go for it. Release your creative side. Oh God, I wish. It's not that I'm not creative. It's just that I'm fucking lazy. you know. Twilight. I'm trying to find Twilight Zone season 5. Resurrected characters. I mean, trust me, I've thought about it. You know. Let me find that episode, and you have a better idea of what I'm talking about. No. No. An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. That's if you want to get like an idea of like kind of where I was going with this story and where it was going to end. That's the episode you want to watch. Season 5, episode 22. An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. Phenomenal episode. There is so much better Smith material than Clerks. Oh, you're still here. You've been lurking. Miss, I'm going to bed. Oh yeah, there's better Smith material than Clerks, but I mean, come on. Hold on. I gotta show her this. Hold on. I got the Clerks 2 script right here. Sister 19 online. Fuck yeah. And Black Mirror is kind of like a modern day Twilight Zone. It's pretty good. And you can get all the episodes of Black Mirror on moviesarusa.net. Just remember to use the checkout code 3-Way and save yourself 50%. Proud sponsor of the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast every Wednesday here on YouTube. How do I get a Clerks 2 script? Go to eBay, go to Amazon, type in Clerks 2 script. Sure it'll pop up. No, it's not signed. But here, hold on. What do you mean obsessing? I fucking love Kevin Smith, man. I can almost like verbatim tell you like every story from fucking An Evening with Kevin Smith. Like here we go. Randall. Elias, come on. You got to start trusting me more because once Dante's gone, you're going to be my best friend. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. Elias. No, I'm not. Randall, who else am I going to hang out with? It's going to be you and me, buddy. So you got to start to learn, trust me. Open up. Tell me some shit. Like, why haven't you fucked Myra? We can't because of Pillow Pants. What the fuck is Pillow Pants? Pillow Pants is a little troll who lives in her pussy. Pillow Pants is her pussy troll? Duh. You know how every girl's parents put the pussy troll in them when the girls are young to keep them from having premarital sex? Well, Myra's is named Pillow Pants. And even though she wants to have sex with me, she says she says if I put my thing in her, Pillow Pants will bite it off. So I've got to wait till Pillow Pants is peed out of her body on Myra's 21st birthday before we can have sex. And Myra told you this? Boyfriends and girlfriends talk to each other about sex stuff, Randall. You would know that if you ever had a girlfriend. Have you and Myra ever kissed? We would have already if it wasn't for Lister Fiend. Lister Fiend is our mouth troll, isn't it? Women. Fucking love this shit. The last episode of Black Mirror I watched was with Netflix and the Ghost guy. Oh, I was like, the Ghost guy? I'm thinking that's an episode. I'm like the Ghost guy. You know? Jax was at Miley Cyrus was in fuck, I forgot the names, but it's something and Ashley too. Great episode. Clerks 2 was just okay. That's one. Hey, here, I can do the dramatic scene too. Here, hold on. My favorite line is like, for one semester we took criminology, for Christ's sake. What the hell were we studying to be? Batman? Oh, yeah, that's in the scene. What the hell am I talking about? I'm sure I haven't seen all Black Mirror. I have them on Blu-ray. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I plan on it, though. Fun fact, Will and I went to the movies to watch Clerks 2. We did? I didn't go with you. I don't know what Will you're thinking of, but I didn't go with you. I think you went with Devin. Not Devin. You didn't go with me. The only movie me and you went and saw, like just me and you, was Nights in Rodanthe. That was the only movie me and you ever went and saw. The only other movie I can recall is Blades of Glory, but that was like a group thing. I'm positive. I'm pretty sure I would remember hearing about pussy trolls with you sitting next to me. I'm pretty sure I'd remember that. Do the dramatic scene from Chasing Amy. Wait, do the dramatic scene from Chasing Amy where Affleck confronts the girl, finger cuffs, in the hockey parking lot. I don't remember that fucking scene. I can do Silent Bob at the end. I can do that scene pretty fucking well. No, I won't torture. I won't torture y'all with this tonight. What year did it come out? Clerks 2 came out in 2006. No. 2007. $2006, yeah, I was right. 2006. It was the best scene ever. No, that Silent Bob scene is just out of this world. You're chasing Amy. What? What did he say? I said, you're chasing Amy. Don't look like that. Fat boy gets like this every time. You know, I don't know Jay's lines. I just know Bob's. Yeah, I think it was KP because it sure as fuck wasn't me. I'm telling you, we only went and saw Knights and Rodanthe, and we had a group thing one time where we went and saw Blades of Glory. Trying to think if there was another one. I can't think of one. Oh yeah, Kevin Smith commentaries are dope. That's why I felt ripped off when fucking I bought Yoga Hosers and there was nothing on it. I don't think Red State has a commentary, and there was a Zach and Miri. Zach and Miri doesn't have a commentary either. Like the best fucking Kevin Smith commentary I've ever listened to was on the Clerks 10 DVD. The not the one they reused from the original DVD, but the new one they did for the 10th anniversary one. Superb. Oh, I saw Clerks 2, I think 3 times in theaters. Twice or 3 times, one of the two. Because I was like, I ain't missing that shit. You know, it was phenomenal. Each time I watched it was phenomenal. Because I know it came out the same time as John Tucker Must Die. So I know one night I went and saw John Tucker Must Die and fucking Clerks 2. John Tucker Must Die. Man, it's been a long time since I watched it. That's a bomb-ass movie. I miss John Tucker Must Die. All right, I got to finish the 10 Commandments. Shit, I'm only at 7. What else? What else do we need here? Nobody really does the Dennis Rodman thing anymore, so I don't think I need that one. And since she likes to lurk in here now, we got to keep the Thou Shalt Not Speak ill of Angelica. We got to keep that one. Nobody really does the, hey, I'm going to send you a fucking X amount to your PayPal, and then they never do it. So I don't think I really need the Thou Shalt Not Promise Gifts or Offerings without execution. I think I blocked out a lot of KP memories. Oh, there you go. I laughed when he said the laser discount. Fuck DVDs. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with Thou Shalt Not Question My Methods. Let's go with that one. Oh, no. Okay, I got one. Thou shalt let me be petty when it allows. That's a good one. I hope Clerks 3 is this year. Same. I'm looking forward to that one. Because a lot of the stuff that he wrote for Clerks 2 is supposedly in Clerks 3, plus some of the, the heart attack shit. A lot of the shit that he wrote for Clerks 2 and the original Sister Online, hell yeah. A lot of shit that he wrote for Clerks 2 that got cut out, and what was originally going to be the Clerks animated movie, if you guys remember the animated series, that's in this movie. Because the Clerks animated movie, was going to be about Dante and Randall making a movie in the Quick Stop. And that's what the third one's going to be. Randall has a heart attack and he wants to do something with his life. So they decide to make a movie in the Quick Stop. So I don't have hope in Clerk 3. That's 2. You're really pushing it tonight. I need 2 more commandments. What do we got? Just don't blame the poor Walmart stalkers for something. Yeah, it is their fault. They don't know how to go to the back and grab shit. Yeah, it is their fault. That's why thou shalt let me be petty when it allows. I'll show them how to go to the back and put shit on a shelf. It's not there for them to grab. Okay, that's 1 because I don't like your tone. I hope it ends with them going to. Oh, that'd be pretty dope. I see why you'd say that. That's pretty dope. It's like you didn't even read it. I read it. All right, yeah. So you want to take this outside? Do you have all the Evening with Kevin Smith DVDs? Yes, I. No, I don't. I don't have. I think there was one after Too Fat for 40. That's the one I don't have. Can't remember now. But yeah, I do have 1, 2, and 3 evening. 1's the best. Like I said, you could probably pick a story from there and I can fucking tell it like it's my own. I don't think you understand the multitude of the crisis we're in. I don't think you understand the multitude of the crisis of not having the Little Debbie ice creams when they just came out. Oh, okay. Instead of don't disrespect Dennis Rodman, we'll put Justina Valentine. Yeah, there we go. Magnitude. I think multitude works too, just so you know. All right, one more. We need one more commandment. One more commandment. Jack shall give me a little shuddy. Need one more. Oh, okay. There, that's a good one. Shuddy. A little shuddy. All right, we got him. The updated 10 Commandments of the Artist Live. Here we go. Thou shalt not use the term minute for anything longer than a minute. Thou shalt not pry into my personal affairs. It's back to 105, yeah. Thou shalt not test my patience. Thou shalt not speak ill of Angelica. Thou shalt not speak ill of moviesusa.net. Use checkout code 3-way, save 50%. Thou shalt appreciate my puns and freeze frame. Thou shalt not question my methods. Thou shalt let me be petty when it allows. Thou shalt not disrespect Justina Valentine. And number 10, thou shalt not encourage Brett. It has been spoken, so it be heard. The new 10 Commandments for the Artist Live, I should say. And what's today? 15. You're just taking away all the fun. So shall it be. Exactly. So the commandments that didn't make it this time around. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see the ones that didn't make it. Thou shalt not disrespect Dennis Rodman. Thou shalt not promise gifts or offerings without execution. Because that hadn't been a problem lately. Thou shalt either come and stay or don't come at all, which I've kind of gotten over that one. Thou shalt not speak ill of Corner Gas or Canada. That one didn't make it. Thou shalt not give answers during games you are not a part of. We don't really play that many games in here anymore. Because usually when I'm live now, it's usually like just like 3 people like talking. So there's like no point in playing a game, you know? Yeah, all the rest made it. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh, maybe we'll whip out a game on Monday, see what happens. I saw one game on fucking Facebook. What was it? It was like, oh, as somebody who loves drama and to start shit, I love this game. And like, fuck, well, it was just like, which one of your friends is like the most conceited and shit like that. So I was just like, I could probably extrapolate that for fucking the room, you know? Because like now when I go look at the games at like Walmart and Target and shit, I'm just like, oh, that'd be fun to play in a room. I could probably figure that out. But then I'm just like, I'm not going to spend $25 and then nobody plays and nobody comes, you know? I hope you'll whip it out then. Oh, I'll whip it out. Live and in color. Fucking get your magnifying glasses because you'll need them. So yeah, that's why. Because like, there was like a cool trivia game that I thought would be fun. It was called I Wish I Didn't Know That. And it was like weird fucking trivia questions and shit. I thought that'd be fun. But again, like, you know, when it's like fucking just sometimes when it's just like me, Jax, and Jason just in the live, it's just like, well, fuck, you know, like this could have been a phone call. You know, it was just, you know, could have been an email. You know, like tonight would have been a good night to whip out a game. But, you know, there was so much shit going on that, you know, so much shit to talk about and everything. We had David and Angelica having their epic first meeting after they knew about each other. I suck at trivia, but we'll give it a try. But it's like weird questions, like hold on, let me look it up. Like it's not normal, it's not general knowledge questions. It's not like, you know, how many continents are there? It's I wish I didn't. Oh, I wish I didn't know. That's what it is. Okay, not that nasty. So, okay, you may think your kitchen is clean, but this place has more germs than your toilet. A, the faucet. B, the ice cube maker. C, inside the dishwasher. Or D, the counters. Like, which one of those you think has more germs than your toilet? The faucet, the ice cube maker, inside the dishwasher, or the counters? Dishwasher? According to this image right here, apparently it's the ice cube maker. According to the FDA, the average person consumes about a pound of this in their food each year. Fecal flakes, human hair, untraceable chemicals, or insects. It's insects. That's what it is, insects. Um, when you're traveling on a New York City subway, 15% of the air you breathe in is what? Dead skin, fecal matter, gas fumes, or body odor? Gas fumes showing on there. It's dead skin. So, like, that's the kind of questions it asks and everything. I thought that'd be fun to play in here. This game is really gross. I thought it'd be fun to play. Let's see what this one says. A prolific South Carolina serial killer drove around in a hearse with a bumper sticker that read, "We haul anything living or dead. My other car is a killer. Baby on board. Be a hero, give blood." Be a hero, give blood. It was actually "We haul anything living or dead." So, like, yeah, I've seen this game in stores and everything, and it looks like fun, but I don't know too many killers. You know, so what's this one? Oh no, okay, we did that one. Oh, okay, that's the only one. Okay, that's the only one it tells me the answer for. Okay, I'm looking at the pictures on Amazon, so. But it's from the creators of What Do You Meme? I mean, I'll add it to the wish list if anybody wants to donate it to the room. It's on sale right now for $15. So if anybody wants to donate it to the room, we'll play it. All right, it's on there. Okay, Jax, they have one for you. It's I wish I didn't know family. So okay, it won't tell me the answer. Hold on. Let me find one of these. Okay. So this is from I wish I didn't know family. Looking to lose a few pounds? A new study found you can burn extra energy off by doing this. Standing in front of a fan, watching scary movies, wearing shoes to bed, or cracking your knuckles. Secretly respect serial killers. It's a hard job. You have to figure out when and how to do it. If you have. Well, the answer was B, watching scary movies. I guess Jack stopped caring. Oh, Knuckles. Oh, okay. She must be behind. No, it was watching scary movies. Before rubber came along, balloons were made from palm leaves boiled in tar, sugar water and gelatin, animal bladders, or chicken skin. You did. You did take an actual minute. Josh is right. Animal bladders. So there's a family version of it. Well, I put the other one in the wish list. So if anybody would like to donate the game to the room, we'll play it one night. Seems like fun. Take points and shit. We'll see who wins. Well, guys, it's midnight here. It's been fun. It's been a hell of a fun night. Probably one of the most fun lives I've had in a while. So I'm going to head on out of here. Be sure to check out all the stuff in the description down below if you felt entertained tonight. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Amazon wishlist. If you guys want to send that game over, it's set up to ship directly to me. So you can do that there and everything. Might be live tomorrow. Who knows? We'll find out. You know, if I'm live, I'm live. If I'm not, hey, I'm not. So I think condoms were made out of animal intestines. Ew. So till tomorrow night, guys. Remember, go leave questions on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. I'll probably post another reminder tomorrow on the channel. But go do that. Remember, just make sure they're directed at all three of us. I don't care if you ask Nick or Shelby something. I don't care. Just don't direct them at me. So yeah. Till then, guys, be breezy.